My name's Neo. Welcome back to another Speedpaint. I don't know if you know about this little thing called the coronavirus, but today I'm going to be looting it. And well, it was nice knowing all five of my subscribers, even though most of them were my in real life friends, anyways. And my asthmatic self is about to exit this game called Life. GG no re. And I hope everybody is staying safe, and I hope everyone is holding on and they have supplies. I hope they have toilet paper. Be sure to wash your hands, wash your face, and take some airborne. Social distancing is a biggie right now. Be sure not to give the homies a hug tonight. Um, with this video, I don't really intend to offend anybody, and honestly, this is just my way of coping with what's going on right now. One of the five kids my father took in when he was about 22 years old is a doctor, and recently one of the nurses that he was working with just was recently admitted into the quarantine due to having the virus. So I'm a little worried right now, worried about those poor people stuck with him for that long. Um, at first, I generally didn't think anything of the virus, but as more stuff comes out about it, I've become a little bit more worried about them, and I'm worried about him as well. In light of the recent events, I wanted to elude the virus. As you can see on the screen, I've started doing the concept artwork for several different designs I had. One of them was making fun of China, but then I thought I kind of don't want a Chinese hitman after me, so then I went to just try and do a more sexy design. I had one that was really, I was trying to make it really cute, and I was kind of inspired by Toradora, the one girl from Toradora, and yeah. And honestly, if people found a way to loot a black hole, I can loot a virus. All right. I originally wanted to catch like the As Death vibes in this piece right here, and but like As Death with like a strong Chinese kind of vibe. As Death was from China. As Death is from the anime and manga called Kami Got Kill, and it's a great read. The anime was straight trash, but the manga itself was really, really awesome and one of my top five favorites for sure. I figured instead of a cute design, a more mature and sadistic look would fit better, but I decided I was going to do two pieces in total instead of just doing one today. So I did the green one and the purplish one. And I also did the red one, but then I also realized halfway through is a bad idea. I don't want a Chinese hitman after me. But yeah, I graduated high school now, so I'm guessing like I'm a full adult. I guess I'm a full adult. Not really. And it feels weird, honestly, to have my school career ended like this. 12 years. I suffered for 12 years just for this. I don't even know if my class will walk across the stage or not. And not that I don't really care too much about it. We kind of overdid it anyways. As when we were kids, we walked across the stage every little thing. And our prom was canceled too, which is honestly the biggest downside. And well, it was actually supposed to take place in a barn. Our prom was going to take place in a barn, and that's how you know we are Southerners. So me and the boys, we were going to go dressed up as cowboys. I have you know, I graduated top of my class from the shotgun. Yeehaw! I hope our prom is rescheduled, honestly, but it's not likely. So therefore, I ain't ever gonna be able to go as a cowboy. That was really bad. I'm messing up my own native accent, you know. And I'm honestly not that social, but I miss seeing the people like at my school and whatnot. Even though I don't care for half of them, if I'm being honest with you. Also, I really like those eyes I drew right there. I thought I was being cute right there. I thought I was smart. Um, Generally, I'm kind of happy to never see some of the people go again in like my art classes and whatnot. I didn't really care for them too much, if I'm being honest with you. I'll talk more about that in the future. About my art career and everything that's happened with me in artwork so far. I'll make an animation on it. I don't think my experience with art is particularly normal in general. Most art teachers you have don't get arrested while you're taking their course, you know? And the worst part about this virus, though, is that it canceled mine and Lily's plans to get together over spring break. How many people have been cock blocked because of some random guy eating a bat? Because I have now had it all figured out. Had all the places I wanted to go with her down on a note on my phone. Go roller skating, go to rock climbing places, go take her out for dinner at a Thai place, and then go babysit some puppies for my friend whose family was out of town. You know, the basic stuff. Well, I didn't get to babysit the puppies, but it's not all that bad. The stock market crashed very hard, so I've been able to buy a lot of them and make quite a bit of money so far, and that's pretty awesome. I've gotten to spend a lot more time with the family. Oh yeah, you missed it, but I missed when I was talking. But I was actually mapped out the colors and everything for this piece. Like I was just experimenting with the colors, and I tried to find a color palette I liked. I kind of like the red and yellow vibes, but like the orange cherry kind of reminded me of China. I'm gonna get Hitman after me anyways. It's all good. But yeah, I like that a lot. And back then I didn't know there was like different designs already out for the coronavirus. I noticed that a lot of people did the bat wings for, which was really really cool and really smart. But what was I saying again? Um, I generally don't know what to do with all this free time. I spend most of the day drawing and working out, but I have my limit on both of those too. I will be getting back to doing more commissions soon. I just took a small break to do these drawings. This was actually a drawing I personally really wanted to do for a while now, and there were actually three of these drawings I did in like 4 days because I just really liked the idea and the design, and I had multiple ideas going through my head. And I think this is probably the cutest one, but I feel like I made her skin a little too pale looking back on it. And that's probably something I should have mapped out in my color palettes that I was attempting earlier. Next week, I'll be trying to post like a character lineup for multiple designs I have in mind and for animations and whatnot. And I want to redo the cast of the channel. If you see the channel banner at the moment on the channel, the designs aren't the strongest, and I want to make them even stronger and exaggerate some of the characteristics of the people in the group. Um, but they'll also have a little description next to the people I'm drawing and whatnot. And sadly, I can't get them to come along to do and just talk a little bit themselves because of what's going on right now. I, however, will be adding commentary on how I went about the design process and maybe some possible ideas I have and like animations and whatnot to do in the future. And I think this piece is coming around to this fruitation. It's almost done. I really had a hard time trying to figure out the color for that robe. I feel like in the second piece you're going to be seeing in a second is I feel like I did a better job on the robe design itself because it had like the floral Chinese patterns to it, and it just read off stronger. It was also loosely based off of. It's not done yet. It's all loosely based off of what's his name? What's his name? I have it saved on my phone, so I don't forget the credit. What credit is due? Why? I have 4,000 images of just random memes. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. Um, Princess Xing Cho. Yeah, massive credit to that guy because I loved his design. As you get to see, I finished the cute other design I did earlier. I felt like I really did a good, cute job. I figured it'd be more like if the coronavirus was suffering from the actual ailment itself with the little mask and whatnot. I thought that was really cute. I liked the mask design. I also thought I was being really smart with the little corona thing in the eye. I liked it. It felt inspired by crap, Lavender Town. Lavender Town. It was kind of inspired by Lavender Town a little bit. And I feel like it turned out really, really well. As you can see right here, I'm struggling with anatomy for a little bit. It's kind of funny in the video. This is on 8,000 times speed, by the way, because I'm not that quick. And, well, the piece took like, there was a solid minute of me just giving up. Even at 8,000 times speed, it was just flat. Nothing was being done. And I remember that moment just very strongly. Just like, I'm done. I give up on this. This drawing? Why did I do this? Why did I do two of them? Probably should have just done one. But you know, I feel like this piece turned out the best so far, and I feel like it's one of my better digital pieces. I feel like the one I did for Pastel Obsession was really, really well. If you want to check that out on the channel, I'll try and put a little card in the corner real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, I cannot figure out how to do this leg for the life of me. You're gonna see in a second, but I actually just used a reference image of Frieza. um, yeah, there it is. There's that little Frieza boy. Yep. I like the little toe that Princess Xing Chao added too. Thought that was cute. But yeah, this design is probably better than what I probably could have came up with. Well, It is better than what I came up with, I think. The skin on the other one was just too pale. Now I apologize if my stuff's a little off and what I'm saying is not you're not seeing it on the screen yet because there's just some random breaks in between where I just too lazy to make a proxy and I just watched it like a little time lapse on the movie function or whatever it's called. But it's a little time gap and yep. I tried to do the eyes in this piece too a little differently. I tried to do the nuclear symbol in her eye and not nuclear. What's it called? The waist one? Yeah. But I figured it'd be really funny to have her dressed up on toilet paper and not dressed up. I figured it'd be funny to have her sitting on a throne of toilet paper. Just a whole bunch of TP and a whole bunch of just different brands of like toilet paper, different brands of hand sanitizer. Yeah, hand sanitizer. And at first, I thought it'd be a cool idea to have panic written above her, but then I was like, that's kind of stupid, and you can't see the letters too well. And that's when my mother came in and told me, hey, there's a toilet brand called Angel. And I figured that's perfect. It goes, it's ironic considering the little demon design she has going on and whatnot. And I was like, this is awesome. And as you can see, I'm starting to lay in the flats now. If I'm not laying in the flats now, this is just showing how much I'm off at the moment with my recording. And I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, I had like a little toilet paper like flying off. I feel like I probably could have done a better job with that if I'm being real with you. It's just it was like day 4 of drawing this piece and I was like, I'm done. That's my problem. I can't stay on an art piece more than like 3 days. If it goes over 8 hours, I'm done. I quit. I'm out of here. But yeah. I started adding in the highlights at the moment, and I hope that we're close to that point now. I hope the gap isn't that big. If it is, I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep as I'm not recording this again because this is enough talking for me for a month. This is probably the most I've talked since being entered into quarantine for about. This is the 14th day, 15th for us. Recently, everything in Harnett County was just kind of closed down, like the boxing gym and whatnot. Man, I miss going working out at the gym and stuff. I miss going with my friends to go get them gains. And that's honestly satisfying. Oh, I forgot to do that. I forgot to add a huge design in the dress. Like you saw it for a second there, where like I entered like the flower pattern, and it added this huge kind of curve into the dress, and like it's really nice lines and patterns. I liked it a lot. I forgot to include that back end, but yep, I feel like it turned out pretty well. And yep, I feel like I could have done better on the hair if I'm being real. The hair and the toilet paper background. I like what I did on the bottom toilet paper. I don't like the toilet paper strands. Oh yeah, I got lazy at the end and I was trying to like insert a Google image of the world map onto like the little globe, and I was like, oh, it looks bad. It looks lazy. I can't get away with it, so I had to sit there and draw it out the actual map. I was not very enthralled by that. And yep, we're coming toward the end of the piece now, and I just want to say, I hope everybody stays safe. I hope everybody stays inside. Please stay inside. Think about your grandparents, and I hope you all have a very great day. And take care. Bye. Thank you for enjoying the piece. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. See you.